Two neighbors got together recently in Niagara Falls when Mayor Jim Diodati crossed Queen Street to pay a visit to the bridge, where he met Pastor Steve DeBoer and helped to generate some awareness for their growing food recovery program.
At some point, we really thought, we're not the only one who's encountering this reality of rising costs and rising need. And so let's not just think about doing this for ourselves, let's think about doing this for every organization that's feeding food insecure people. And that really became what we're building now, the Bridge Food Recovery Project, recovering prepared cooked foods from hotels, restaurants, venues that are serving food, banquet centers across Niagara Falls and the Niagara region, and bringing that food, processing that food, and then picking up that food, processing that food, and then distributing it to other organizations across Niagara.
The response so far from donors has been positive. The Niagara Falls Convention Center were on board early, and late last year, the Niagara Parks Commission threw their support behind the program.
Amazing corporate citizens here in Niagara Falls and around Niagara region, between Costco, the Niagara Parks, the Niagara Falls Convention Center. We've got lots of great restaurants, and rather than throw food out, we give it to help people who are hungry. And you know, I often said that food is one of the number one things. Once you got some food in your belly, you can make good decisions on what your next steps are going to be. And what a great opportunity. We've got businesses that are giving and volunteers that are willing to take their most valuable thing, their time, and give it to help people that are hungry.
So there's a lot of food being wasted, good, healthy, nutritious, cooked, prepared foods that historically have just been thrown out. And it's good. It could be used to feed those who are hungry. So zero waste on the one hand and zero hunger on the other. So we just cast that vision. It's a bit of a challenge sometimes with food donors. The heart is there, but sometimes there's been a concern about, what if someone gets sick? So we're just really teaching, educating that we can recover food responsibly, and we can feed people encountering food insecurity with integrity.
Today's food was destined for the Niagara Falls Soup Kitchen, who prepare as many as 300 meals a day.
I think we are seeing a start of what can happen. We're just getting dribs and drabs now of food coming in. The convention center's been great, and so we're really hoping for great things, because the things that we're recovering are like pans of food and that kind of thing, which is perfect for us.
A nonprofit group out of Quebec has been integral to the launch of the food recovery efforts at the bridge.
La Table des Chefs started food recovery in their city about 25 years ago. This is before other organizations were doing it. And it started with a fella who was high up in the Marriott chain of hotels and who saw the waste and said, we got to do something about it. And out of that vision came La Table des Chefs. They've developed a significant food recovery system in their city in Montreal. And over 25 years, it's been so successful that recently they said, look, we're going to scale this model across Canada. And so right at the same time, we were looking to say, look, we need to do this not just for ourselves, but for the whole city and now the whole region. Right around that time, we got connected with La Table, which is a neat story in itself, and it's been a perfect marriage.
More information on this worthy venture is available on the Bridge website. If you can help as a food donor or volunteer, they'd love to hear from you. In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.